Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of a Brew for Two podcast. I'm your host, Brad, along with my co-host, Derek.
Hello.
We are here on, this would be episode number 39.
I almost at 40.
Almost 40, and we have lots of things to talk about this episode. But first, let us tell you what we've been up to in the past week. I know Derek has got some exciting news.
Oh, yeah.
He bought himself a truck.
Yeah, 2020 F-150 XLT.
Brand spanking
Brand
new.
freaking new. It's time, And you've been looking at vehicles too all week. And
Yeah, I've been test
I think
driving.
I go find something. Like,
Yeah.
personally, I still think you should go
Newer.
a little newer than you're going. But
Yeah, no,
2014 seems a bit, Or what was that Corolla, 2014 or 2012?
2014.
Yeah.
See, I get what you're saying. But I don't know.
Oh, obviously, it's your preference, whatever you want to go with, right? It's not
Like I don't like I'm gonna do a line of credit and then and I don't want to just because I have the money just go buy a brand spanking new vehicle just because I have the money. Like I don't and then have payments and then have my monthly payment be so much.
Well, how much would you want to go up to? Like, what would be I can't afford that.
I would like Bill was saying yesterday, 15.
No, I meant monthly payment. Because it doesn't matter how much you're paying for.
Oh, probably no more than $230
a month.
Yeah, or no more than $220 a month.
You still get a brand new vehicle for that amount.
Yeah, it's true.
Instead of getting a used one, at least you have a warranty with it and all that stuff. But we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna. That's another discussion.
Yes. So I've tested. So far in my week, I've test driven. I finished Glee. I watched the new season of F is for Family. It's hilarious, like all the seasons are.
Yeah.
And then I test drove vehicles. I test drove a 2015 Ford Focus, a 2015 Honda Civic, in a 2015 Chevy Cruze. All of them good cars, all of them decent cars, but with a little bits. I'm not quite there yet with my vehicle. With my vehicle preference, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there.
You want a car, right? You don't want anything else.
Yeah, I want a car because as much as I'm just not a truck person.
No.
As much
I need a truck. It's not a matter if I even want a truck. I need one.
Yeah.
Just for a lot of shit I have to do.
Yeah.
That's why I got a truck. That's why I spent. I'm not going to say how much on a vehicle today, but it's going to last me the next 20 years. So it's
which a good car should. A good car vehicle. A good
vehicle you take care of and you don't beat the living crap out of should last you 10 to 20 years.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so that's what we've been up to this week.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot has been going on this week. Derek's back to work.
Yeah, after my vacation,
Yeah, his vacation is over, so he's back to work this week.
Yep.
And I have just been sitting on my butt.
Yeah, you haven't been doing much. You've been watching a lot of Glee.
Yeah, I finished watching Glee.
Yeah.
And it was another series where after I finished watching it, I'm like, let's do it again. Because
you didn't start it again, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say
because as much as I like to, and as much as I say those things, I at least give maybe a year and a half or 2 years until I rewatch it again.
Yeah.
Because that's what I did with How I Met Your Mother. That's what I did with Lost. That's what. And that was the first time me rewatching Glee because seasons 1 to 3 are fantastic. They're great seasons.
Yeah,
they're great seasons. But once you get after season 3, it's a show. It's standard. It's a show about a high school Glee club and their success.
Yeah.
And with when you do shows about high schools, you always have the moving on episode because the cast graduates from high school. You always have those things when you're doing shows about the high school. So you always have that. So at the end of season 3, the original cast, Glee cast, graduates from high school.
Yeah.
So now you have to have a new cast. So season 4, now they had to have a new cast of characters the new Glee Club, and season 4 was a hard get through to watch.
Oh yeah.
Season 4, season 5, season 6, even it's a hard get through because the show introduced, like, now the new characters that are been introduced on the show are now side characters. They're not the main characters. The graduates
really?
the graduates are still the main characters, but like they're side characters. Like the writers, I felt like didn't know what to do with them.
Oh, okay. Kind of threw them in there, like, oh, here you go.
Here's the new kids. Here's the new Glee kids.
Yeah.
But like season 4 tackled some pretty heavy subjects for that time period, like transgender, and they had a transgender episode because the transgender kid didn't know what bathroom to use.
Oh, okay.
Because he would get teased for using the girls' or boys' bathroom. Like, he was a boy that dressed like a girl, that felt like he was a girl inside. And anyway, so there was the transgender episode, and then there was the catfishing episode. There was a catfishing episode, and then there was a gun violence episode too, which they like. Glee was called the American version of Degrassi with singing and dancing. And
that's pretty much what it was, right? Because it was just another high school drama, basically.
Basically,
yeah.
Chick gets knocked up.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But and like, who makes that show really though is Jane Lynch.
Mm.
She's a comedian, and it's just so funny. And there's another comedian. He's in it too. He plays the principal of the school. He's an Indian comedian. He's not really in much things. He played Abed's dad in Community.
Oh yeah, okay, I know that guy. Yeah.
So he's also the principal. He's Principal Figgins, and he's hilarious too. Just how him and Jane Lynch play off each other. Like he always gives Jane Lynch bad news, and then she always like freaks out and flips that tables. Like, just like the music, her like background music comes on, and it's like, she's gonna like fuck shit up, and she starts throwing kids. And she's a funny actress. But yeah, and when I got to season 5, I'm just like, oh God, because in Glee there was a lot of behind the scenes stuff going on. Like the one main character, Finn Hudson, played by the late great Corey Monteith, had drug issues. And he passed away in 2013 because of an accidental overdose. So they didn't know. So that was the summer of 2013. They didn't know what to do with the upcoming season. They finished filming, and the upcoming season was to premiere.
Yeah.
In September. And they were just like, well, our main character died. What are we gonna do? Well, that's during season 4, he was doing rehab.
Yeah.
During season 4, he was doing rehab, so he would appear in some episodes, but then not in others. And then he had this big story arc of becoming a teacher that never really fell through because he went to rehab in midway of the season. So that happened, and then the curse of the Glee cast became a thing. Where like Corey Monteith passes away from an accidental drug overdose.
Oh, okay.
Mark Saling, the guy who played Puck in the show, Noel Puckerman in the show, he got charged for child pornography.
Oh Jesus!
And then before he was sentenced to jail, he committed suicide by crashing his vehicle. And now the Glee curse strikes again because the girl who plays Santana, Naya, I forget her last name, but now she's assumed dead. She's missing because she went out on a boat with her son, and she's now presumed dead from, people say, drowning, but they still haven't found her body. But the officers are saying she's passed away, which is sad because she was probably one of my favorite characters, and she's really hot too. But like, and then Leah Michelle, the main character of the show, is being called a racist because of something she posted on Twitter.
Well, that's a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, so it's just like this. There's a dark shadow that, and apparently Matthew Morrison did something back in the day too. I don't know his story much, but there's a dark shadow that looms around this cast, and like it's just like and even the stuff Mark Saling, some of the lines that Noah Puckerman said in the early seasons of Glee were like, I remember the Mr. Shu, but like, where are you going to be in 2030? And Noah's line was dead or jail.
Jesus.
And this was like years before the jail, the child porn charges, and this like, or like it's some. So I finished that, and then, but now now what I really want to watch, and it's not on any streaming platforms, is Digimon.
Yeah,
I want to get back into watching Digimon, and it's not on anything anymore. Well, like, it's on one thing, but you have to sign. It's on one thing. I found out what it's on. It's on this, like, off-brand streaming site.
Funimation?
No.
It might be on Funimation.
No, it's, like...
Sorry, I think it might be on Funimation, but I couldn't tell you.
It's on Funimation, but that wasn't... And I think it's on Hulu as well. Yeah. But it's also on this thing called Crunchyroll.com.
Yeah, that's not like some off-brand thing. Crunchyroll's massive.
Oh, is it?
That's one of the biggest like anime streaming services besides Funimation. Oh, yeah. Huge.
Oh, really?
Crunchyroll's massive. Absolutely massive.
So it's on those streaming platforms.
Yeah.
So just to get my Digimon filled today, I watched this Digimon retrospective compilation video this morning for like 2.5 hours to get my Digimon fill.
There you go.
And it's this guy talking about the Digimon series, and he goes from like that show had 6 series.
Yeah.
The 2 series, the 3 out of the 6 are terrible. Like,
yeah, literally only Adventure, Tamers, and
Adventure 02 and Tamers are great. Frontier,
which I like the I guess technically 4th one with the they had the eggs, like the eggs that like powered the Pokemon and shit. I like that one.
No, because there was one. No, that was Digimon 02.
Adventure 2?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was 02. Adventure 2. Because they had the golden Digi eggs and the armor digivolving and
okay, yeah. So that and Tamers. And what the hell was the 4th then?
Frontier, where the partnership aspect of Digimon was over. Now they were biomerging. Like, now they turned into Digimon, and so not a lot of people like that. And then they had after that.
Oh, I watched that one. I liked that one a lot, actually.
I wasn't a big fan because
that one I really liked.
I liked the Tai and Agumon and Matt and.
Well, it basically was, but it was trying to be a rehash of the original adventure, right? That's what 4 was trying to do, but Frontier was trying to do.
And I found out where Digimon Tri takes place, and it's after the events of 2.
Yeah, I told you that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you told me it was after the events of 3.
No,
it's after the events of 2. So, yeah. So, and
but I'm still hazy if it's after the first movie or not, because for some reason I think that Adventure 2 was out before Digimon the first movie. I thought.
Did you know that Digimon the first movie is actually 5 movies in one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the first part where you see young Tai and young Kari, that's the first one.
Well, it's supposed to be episodic, right? That was the whole thing. That's what Digimon Tri is doing, because that's supposed to be one movie, but they made it into 3.
No, that was actually
5.
Digimon Tri was supposed to be a 26 episode series.
No, they made it into 5 movies.
That got turned into 6 movies.
5.
6.
5. It's 5, yeah.
That got turned into 5 movies, but with 4 episode parts.
I'm gonna have to see if I can find copies of Digimon Adventure 1 and 2. Because I have Tamers.
Yeah.
I have Tamers.
I wanted to watch, especially like as much as like I'm not a big fan of the first adventure, but I'm a bigger fan of the second adventure.
Oh yeah, second adventure was fucking fantastic.
And I think it's just because like yeah, the aspect is lost of them going the aspect of them going on an adventure is lost because they go into the digital world, and then at the end of the day they go back home and sleep because of the new digivices. The D3s or D2s can anytime they're near a computer with their D2s, they can go in and out of the digi world. So that aspect is lost of the adventure part, but it gets really into dark tones.
$60 on Amazon.
Really?
For second season of Adventure 2.
Well, see,
and then it's like $71
but
for
some of the DVDs.
But I think this is like for like high def, like 4K, or
but some of the DVDs are not full, like all the episodes.
Yeah.
Like they're half the episodes. Like Digimon Adventure 1 had 52 episodes in it. And sometimes we didn't get all 52 episodes. Sometimes we only got like.
Well, I would hope for you know, how much this is, that it would be all the episodes, because it's, you know, it's $60.
Yeah, but like I remember when Netflix used to have it, and I watched Digimon's 1, 2, and then I watched 3 online on my computer because Tamers wasn't on yet.
No, like I said, I have it, so I can give it to you whenever. But
yeah, but I didn't end up. Yeah, but then like shortly after they took it off. But yeah, I have that Digimon itch now. It's like I wanna.
Okay, so the one that I found here for season 2, for Adventure 2, is all the episodes for the second season. So
okay, because I was listening to that guy talk about the series, and he's like, the DVDs are out there. It's just
you can find them online. It's just
they don't have all the episodes.
Yeah, well, I don't know. There might be some. Well, because like there were some that were like aired in Japan but not here.
Because like
that might be what he means by all episodes. All the episodes that were aired in America, I would assume, or Canada, I would assume would be on the DVD.
Yeah, because like
there's always like those weird episodes with the animes that are like only aired in Japan. Because
he said like there was an episode that I didn't see, and it was the Angemon taking down Devimon. We didn't see that for some reason. Like,
no, we didn't. No, it was probably a Japan thing, more than likely.
Yeah, but it was on the whole series. I just missed the series being on Netflix.
I miss it being on any streaming services. I don't understand why it's not.
You know like, not even Amazon Prime.
No, like something. Well, I mean, if you want to watch it, it is on Crunchyroll. It is on Funimation.
Yeah.
If you want to watch it.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay
like $10. No, it's actually like $7 or $8, something like that, for a month.
Oh, really?
And you can get a 14-day free trial for it for your first time signing up. So if you want to use that 14-day free, just fucking sign up for it, and then just once that 14 days is up, hopefully you watched everything.
Yeah, no.
Or sign up with another email. What? Who did that?
So I can't get through a series in 2 weeks, especially
well, right now you have nothing but time. So
I know.
You could.
I know.
The only problem is I don't know if. No, actually, no, I think Crunchyroll actually has an Xbox app. I know Funimation does. I assume Crunchyroll would.
I'll have to look through the Xbox store.
Yeah. I'm pretty damn sure Funimation has an Xbox app, but I don't know about Crunchyroll. They might have one, though.
No, I might have to take a look.
Maybe find some animes you like.
Take a look at that. But that's enough of the Digimon talk. Let's get into what we're talking about. Well, the first thing we have for the news today, Constantine, this is just a rumor, but DC Comics' John Constantine has received multitude of screen adaptations over the years, various fanfare, with J.J. Abrams currently developing Justice League Dark. So J.J. Abrams currently developing Justice League Dark for HBO Max. Rumor has surfaced that there will be a new live action film focused on the Sorcerer is also in development at Warner Brothers. After the Direct initially reported that a source told them a live action John Constantine solo film was in the works at studio with Bad Robot and Abrams attached as producer, and its tone would be in line with his HBO Max series. The Observer Brandon Katz took to Twitter, confirmed he's also heard some potential ramblings, which even includes a possible Keanu Reeves returning as the role of John Constantine.
I hope so. I like him as John Constantine.
Yeah, he's kind of wicked.
Yeah, I think he did a great job.
And like that film came out in 2001.
Long time ago.
Yeah, so
2005.
Yeah, so like imagine what they can do now with film now.
Oh, even back then, I mean, that movie was pretty damn good back then as far as like the CGI and all the green screening they did and everything went.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty
Did
good.
you know John Constantine? The original art is based off of Rockstar.
Huh?
The drawing, the people who drew John Constantine asked a certain rock star to model for them as they drew. That certain rock star's name is, wait for it, Sting.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
So, but like at first I didn't like John Constantine at first. But then I saw him on DC's Legends of Tomorrow, and I'm like, you know what, this guy's pretty badass.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And like John also has a love interest, Zatanna. Mm-hmm. So who might be getting her own movie too, or TV show. I don't know. But this whole Justice...
we talked about it. I don't remember what it was.
We talked about it last episode.
Was it a movie? No, it might have been a TV. I think it was a TV show. I don't know. But
John Constantine, it might be coming back. Well, I know he's coming back for Justice League Dark.
Yeah.
I know that is a for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be in that, but it's a matter of, like, is he going to come back for, like, is like Keanu Reeves going to come back and play him, like, in a movie or something?
Hard to say, because Keanu is busy at the moment with Matrix 4, John Wick, Chapter 4, Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Like, he's a busy man. So, you know what? I think as much as Keanu Reeves was great in that role, they got to get somebody British.
Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be British, right? So.
Yeah, like, and they have the perfect cast. They cast the perfect guy on DC's Legends of Tomorrow for Constantine.
Oh, yeah, he was quite good. Yes, he was quite good.
Like, he was John Constantine. Like, Keanu Reeves, he was good. I found, but he didn't look like John to me.
I've never really seen him in any comics, so I don't really have anything to compare.
Basically, he wears a trench coat.
No, I know that, but I don't know what like his facial features are. Like, is he blonde? Is he black hair?
Blonde. He has blonde hair.
Okay.
Yeah. Rockstar Games is developing something new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a video game deluxe announcement has revealed Rockstar Games will be publishing a groundbreaking AAA open world VR game. Recent rumors surrounding the company's next addition to its popular Grand Theft Auto series have been circulating for the internet for months, but nothing has been confirmed by the subsidiary or parent company Take-Two Interactive. So there's Rockstar doing a VR game, and if it's Grand Theft Auto 6, the internet's gonna not like that.
I mean, I don't think it would be Grand Theft Auto 6. I think they might have VR capabilities for GTA 6, and you might be able just to play it normally.
Isn't LA Noire a Rockstar game and also in VR?
Now it is, yeah.
Now it is.
When it initially came out, no, it was not VR at all. There was no VR.
No, there was no VR. It was a game for Xbox 360.
Yeah, there was no VR yet back then, so it, I don't think it would be. It could be GTA 6, but I just don't think it. People should get their panties in a bunch saying it's just a VR game, because it probably will be some sort of VR integration, but you still be able to play the game regardless.
Yeah,
it's a standalone thing.
Yeah. I know no knowledge on VR gaming because
it's slowly getting bigger. It's just a matter of, the price points right now for it they're just not accessible for everybody yet.
Like, the closest thing to me knowing about VR gaming is the Futurama joke, where it's like, where they're in an arcade, Fry's playing skee ball, and then there's a virtual skee ball, and then there's virtual skee ball, and then Amy's famous line, "Wow, I can't believe I'm actually. It feels like I'm actually playing virtual skee ball."
VR unfortunately now is not accessible for everybody. To even get
how much is a VR kit?
Well, it's not even just the kit. You got to have a computer that can do it too. So I mean, the kit depending on which one you get, you can get cheaper models. One's like $700-800. But on top of that, you got to have a computer that can handle that.
Yeah.
If you want to go really high end, I mean, there's some Oculus models that are like $1,500, $2,000. Like, but unfortunately, it's just not accessible for everybody. Not everybody can play it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Eventually, it will be. Like, it will be a thing where everybody can play it. It's just a matter of probably the next 10 years.
Well, I'm a console gamer through and through.
They have VR for console.
Yeah.
PlayStation VR.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Xbox doesn't, but PlayStation does.
Well, Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are just around the corner. So
yes, they are.
And with the Xbox Series, the Xbox announcements are coming soon, like in the next couple of weeks.
Oh fuck! I missed the Ubisoft one yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did they announce anything? Do you know?
I have no idea. I haven't looked it up, but just Ubisoft's probably another Assassin's Creed and fucking whatever.
Yeah. A beloved app, it might be going down soon.
Yeah, we'll see.
TikTok, one of the most popular apps in the world, as well as other Chinese apps, may soon be banned in the U.S. This, according to the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, who recently said that administration is very seriously considering putting restrictions on popular social media platform, among others. Yes, U.S. is not really like in China at the moment.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think they're gonna ban it in the States. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, well, when I first heard of TikTok,
oh yeah,
I was like,
yeah, we're both on the same boat, and then you download it, then you start scrolling through it. Next thing you know, you're sitting there for 4 hours in bed, just scrolling through fucking TikTok, watching stupid shit.
I've recently discovered the joy of TikTok when I see like 10-second Family Guy clips or 10-second South Park clips or the 10-second DBZ Abridged clips. When I was growing up, I loved DBZ Abridged.
Well, all that too, plus also like as you said earlier, like Bill Nye now on there.
Yeah.
Right.
And it was made for a guy like Bill Nye.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere. It can't really. I mean, it's gonna be hard for them to ban an app in the States. It's not gonna be. I mean, it would suck for the States because in Canada we're not gonna do it. But.
No, Canada we're not gonna do it.
We're fine. We'll still have TikTok. It doesn't really affect us. It's just
no, some of the stuff just makes me laugh on there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's hilarious.
Oh yeah. Some of it is. It's like Vine. It's how Vine was back in the day, where there was so much just trash on Vine, but there was always that little just speck of gold you'd find, and you'd laugh at that and replay it like 5 or 6 times.
I just love watching the hilarious dog videos on TikTok. The hilarious dog videos that get me. And like I said, DBZ Abridged, huge fan growing up, and huge fan. And now they have the DBZ Abridged fan page on TikTok where they're taking clips of the funny clips of each episode, and especially Nappa stuff.
Oh yeah,
Nappa stuff, Vegeta,
yeah.
That's right. We grew Raditz. They have the power level of Raditz. I named that one Vegeta Junior.
Vegeta.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Vegeta, I'm haunting you.
yeah.
Or the stuff with who's the fat Namekian?
I don't know.
Guru?
Maybe.
Lord Guru?
Guru Pika? I don't know.
And he has his buddy, he has his advisor Nail.
Yeah.
And it's just, and some of the stuff, Nail. What? Take his coat. He doesn't have a coat. Nail, don't take his coat. It's just lines like that make me laugh, and it's
sad that the Bridge is done. They're not making any more episodes, but it was gonna happen eventually, I guess.
Yeah.
It's sad the way it happened, but
the Family Guy clips also make me laugh too. And
there's lots of gold on TikTok. That's why I don't think it'll be, taken down. I mean, I don't know why they would. I mean, I understand why they want to take it down because China, whatever.
Because they don't want China
getting your
spying.
information. Who the fuck cares? You want me information? It's already fucking there. Look online.
Yeah.
On any fucking website.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Have you guys ever tried the Google name test? Type in your name and see what pops up.
I even name test. Like I wasn't even on my fucking computer, and I wasn't even on Chrome. I was on my phone, on my internet browser, just internet browser on my phone. I was talking to myself about trucks, looking through trucks. I get on my computer, go to fucking Chrome or go to fucking Facebook. Ads for fucking F-150s.
Oh yeah,
like you can,
I know. I was
everything fucking tracks you.
Like,
everything.
My spooky encounter was like when I was talking about something.
Yeah.
And then I go on Instagram and there's an ad for a water fountain.
Yeah, I've had that happen. I don't know how many times.
And I'm just like, how do they they know I work at a school because I put on Facebook as my job on Facebook that I work at a school.
Yeah.
But like, here's ads for water fountains, and like,
that's what I mean, like everything. I think almost every site listens to you. Like, there's no site that doesn't.
It's the cookies. It's the cookies. We're like that famous Parks and Rec joke where Ron's like, April, how does the computer know that I want this? And April goes like, so you've heard of cookies, right?
Yeah.
Like, and she's like, what are those? And then April explains to him, well, cookies are a thing on the internet where if you look something up and then go back, it will remember that you've been there, and it will start showing ads for where you've been.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that's insane. And like, you think that? And then she says, do you think that's bad? Type in your address on Google Earth. And then he types in his address on Google Earth, and then he throws out his computer.
Yeah.
But like, we're being watched. Like that classic meme where it says the FBI watches you masturbate.
Well, I mean, in terms of being watched, it's like, unfortunately, there's microphones and everything.
That's why people have Band-Aids over their webcams.
Yeah. Yeah, which is, I think just stupid personally, but that's just me. Someone wants to watch me jerk off. I mean, all the power to you, I guess. Like,
go ahead. Like, I feel like that the Snowden debacle of 2014 opened everybody's eyes to stuff, and now it's like,
yeah. But the thing is, like, I mean, I feel like everybody's kind of just accepted it at this point. Everyone kind of knows it's just a thing now.
Yeah.
So, you know. But back to the point, I don't think the states are going to ban TikTok. I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't think it's going to happen either.
And even if they do, Canadians are better. Whatever.
Yeah, we're better. We've taken over. We have lower cases of the coronavirus than the states right now.
We have I think maybe 1% of the fucking cases that the states has.
Yeah.
Out of all of Canada, not even just Ontario, just all of fucking Canada.
Manitoba has no cases.
That's what I mean. Like, it's just. Yeah, states are fucked. Anyways,
back to gaming news. Microsoft may purchase WB Games. So Microsoft is reportedly eyeing Warner Brothers, also reportedly up for sale, interactive entertainment branch as a potential acquisition opportunity, at least according to the source from the sources familiar with the situation. Microsoft has expressed interest in picking up Warner Brothers' multi-studio game division after its own parent company, AT&T, started exploring the possibilities of a sale last month. Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment includes a prolific bunch of game development studios such as Batman, the Arkham series, Batman, Rocksteady, Mortal Kombat, NetherRealm, WB Games Montreal, Middle-earth Shadows of War, developer Monolith Productions, and Scribblenauts. Fifth Cell.
Yeah, developed by Fifth Cell.
Yeah. If all accounts are to be believed, this would see Microsoft going up against fellow interested parties such as Take-Two Interactive, Electronic Arts, Activision, Blizzard, to potentially acquire Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment for as much as $4 billion.
Unfortunately, all those other companies stand no chance against Microsoft.
No, they don't, because even though some of those companies are big companies, Microsoft has been around forever.
Take-Two's massive, EA's massive, and ActiBliz is massive too, but they're not even close to the same same like fucking mountain as Microsoft.
And like
you're not gonna win that bidding war.
No, and like if Microsoft purchases like,
oh, if they purchase them, then that means hopefully there'll be another fucking goddamn Batman game coming soon.
well, there's rumors. There is rumors that
there's rumors supposed to be one. We've had little trailers here and there over the last few years, but there's been no definitive like, yes, there's another Batman game coming.
Like I want another Batman game.
Oh, those games are amazing.
Those games were so well. Arkham Asylum was great. Arkham City was great.
Yeah.
Arkham Knight.
Well, it was okay. It wasn't
Arkham
bad.
Knight was okay.
It was the worst out of the three, which is not the worst.
Yeah,
which is not really saying much because like they're all great games.
Technically, there was 4. There was Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and then Arkham
Origins. Yeah.
But like Arkham Origins was a prequel, and the Black Mask was the main villain of that one. Then Arkham Knight. Like the only thing I didn't like about Arkham Knight though was it was too reliant on the Batmobile.
I mean, which isn't a horrible thing. It's just, you want a little more like smashy with your fists.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I love the bigger exploration.
Yeah.
And I love some of the mini games like oh, Zaz is calling you. You have to get to a certain telephone before he kills somebody.
Yeah.
And so the Batman games were great. Also Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat kind of gets repetitive after a while.
Oh, it's been this. It's
a fighting game. It's a fighting game.
It's the same game every year.
It's the same game.
Whenever they.
Actually, I really wanted to purchase the new version because it was kind of like the future the present Mortal Kombat characters meet the past.
We could play the crap out of that. Like that'd be fun. But I beat your ass at it. But
the classic Scorpion line, get over here.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that.
If Microsoft does do this deal, they do acquire all these studios, and that means there probably will end up being a Mortal Kombat game almost every year, every 2 years. Middle of Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. I don't think we'll get another one.
No, I tried playing Shadow of Mordor. Not a big fan.
Nah, they're okay. They're not for everybody. No. Unfortunately, those games.
No.
And like Scribblenauts, I mean, nobody.
I forgot about that game.
Yeah, everyone else did too. Nah, it wasn't. It was big when it came out. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is fun! This is fun! Everyone play it!" And then,
what is Scribblenauts?
You draw shit.
Okay.
It's From what I remember, it's been a while since I've actually looked at a video of it because I haven't touched that game in fucking years. Scribblenauts. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was the one that was on
Nintendo DS.
Well, it was also on console, I believe, or PC, I think. Pretty sure. I can't remember if this is the one like you have to draw shit. You just insert shit into the world, basically. But it's Scribblenauts Unlimited was on DS, and Scribblenauts was on, I think, console or PC. I don't remember.
Scribblenauts Unlimited, Nintendo 3DS, Wii U, Microsoft Windows, Android stuff.
Yeah.
It
was a fun little game. It's just it didn't really have the longevity I think they wanted it to have. But
but like Microsoft purchases WB Games, that's just another IP for them, and it's another. Well,
it's another 4 studios they have underneath their belt.
Yeah,
which
and
is huge.
Yeah, it's huge, and like more games for the consumer.
Well, and the nice thing about Microsoft is they kind of just let their studios do their thing. They don't fucking breathe down their necks about deadlines and shit with crap.
Well, right? Like Microsoft is not really like they got into the gaming stuff late.
Yeah,
they were a computer company.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah. Well, they didn't think they would be able to do it, and then they did the Xbox. Then fucking look at it now.
Because Sony and Nintendo were like the first kind of consoles, and then Microsoft came out with the Xbox in like 2002.
Yeah.
And then I was like, then all of a sudden the Sony fans became Microsoft fans, and then
they did. I mean, that's how I was.
That's how I was.
I had a PS2, and then Xbox came out, and Halo came out, and I'm like, whoa.
I had a PlayStation 1, and actually my consoles went PlayStation 1, Xbox, GameCube, PS2, then because I really wanted the funny story was I really wanted a PS2.
Yeah.
I really wanted a PS2 because I had the PlayStation. Now I wanted the PlayStation 2. But instead, for Christmas,
you played great exclusives at that time, like Spyro and like Sly Cooper. You know, a bunch of other games too.
But instead, what I got was an Xbox for Christmas that year.
I see, mine was literally PS1, PS2, Xbox 360. Then I bought a 360 Slim. Then I bought a PS3, and then I sold it, and then I got an Xbox One like a year ago.
Yeah,
because I've been playing pretty well. I mean, at that time, like I was, my console game consumption definitely slipped off when I started playing World of Warcraft on PC. I stopped playing my console pretty much altogether. Especially once I discovered like Diablo 2 at that time. Like Lord of Destruction expansion. Oh my god, I played fucking hundreds, thousands.
Even though I want the new Xbox,
I'm getting a PS5.
Yeah.
I'm not even bothering with Xbox. As much as I love Xbox, as much as they have a lot of nice games, unfortunately PS5, the exclusives they have are just completely fucking killing Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as much as I love I'm probably gonna wait because I've been thinking about that recently. Like, oh, the new consoles are coming out next year.
Yeah,
but I'm not really much of a console gamer, so I'm maybe hold off a couple months.
No, I would too. I would, because you don't really play much, and regardless, any games that do come out for the new Xbox, you're going to be available on that.
Yeah,
so
for sure. And plus, like,
for at least the next year and a half,
we still have games coming out for Xbox One.
Oh yeah, Xbox One
Tony Hawk Pro
PS4
Skater
are still coming out.
Remastered. It's on its way.
Yep.
Invader Zim remastered on its way.
Cyberpunk
2077.
I think this is a Destroy All Humans remake coming this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's good things coming out. It's just, you know, I'm like on the same boat though too. Like when the PS5 comes out, you know, if I can get it at Best Buy,
like PS5 has some great exclusives. Like I remember a couple weeks ago when Jack was last on our podcast,
I can literally name 3 right now: Godfall, Horizon, and Last of Us.
Yeah, Godfall, Horizon, Last of Us, Spider-Man.
Yeah, like
Miles Morales, and that's a spin-off because that's not a sequel. It's been said that's not a sequel. That's a spin-off of the Spider-Man game series.
Like, but then you try to think like the exclusive the Xbox has, and like I honestly,
Halo.
Like, a lot of the time I have a lot of the time I have a really hard like unless you're really into like racing games. Like they have Forza and stuff obviously on Xbox. They don't.
Yeah,
have
but
that
like
on
Forza is also coming for the PS5.
Is it?
Yeah.
They announced that?
I feel like they did.
Well, if they announced that, then they just lost their only racing game. So
wait, maybe it was another racing game. I don't know. Our next bit of news, yeah. We're going to be talking about the Jude Law. Jude Law is a famous actor. His most recent role is young Albus Dumbledore in the Fantastic Beasts 2, the last time I saw him. And then he was also the young Pope in the Young Pope series on HBO.
Oh, okay.
So audience got a little taste of last year of a more villainous side to Jude Law. Also, he was in Captain Marvel. I forgot about that. Yeah. And now the actor is ready to give another dive into one of the most iconic villains of all time. This being Captain Hook. In Disney's upcoming live-action Peter Pan adaptation from David Lowery, who did Pete's Dragon. According to what?
Lowry, fucking Bad Boys.
Oh,
Lowry.
According to the Hollywood Reporter, which is a great resource, the 2-time Oscar nominee joins the cast that currently includes newcomers Alex Maloney, yes, and Ever Anderson.
Maloney.
The latter of whom is the daughter of star Mila Jovovich.
Okay, so I gotta look this up because for the life of me, cannot remember what the fuck Jude Law looks like.
Really?
Yeah, I can't picture his face in my head. I just can't.
Jude Law. But yeah, Jude Law, he's been in everything. And he's taking on the role of Captain Hook, who is the villain of Peter Pan.
Can you stop putting a period in there? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Trying to look up Jude Law. Oh, him.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking Watson, Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Fantastic Beasts, who's in that too? Yeah.
As young Albus Dumbledore.
Yeah. Okay.
But now he's going to be playing Captain Hook.
That'd be cool.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Because who's played Captain Hook in the past?
Oh God, I mean you're going back 20 years, so I don't even
So
know.
Hugh Jackman in the recent Peter Pan adaptation.
Yes.
And then before that was um, Lucius Malfoy, guy who played Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter did Captain Hook. And then I feel like Dustin Hoffman in Hook did Captain Hook.
Yeah, Dustin Hoffman has played Hook. That's all I can see. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that'll be cool. I think that'll be.
Yeah, no, I think it's going directly to Disney Plus. This new live action Peter Pan.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to at this point because they can't. I mean, maybe by the time that ever comes out, maybe way back in theaters. Who knows?
One of my favorite iterations of adaptations, whatever you want to call it, of Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Is have you watched the show Once Upon a Time?
No, I have not. No, I have
So
not.
in season 3 of Once Upon a Time,
Yeah. Yeah.
Peter Pan is the villain of season 3. He's of season 3 part 1. He's a villain.
Oh, okay.
And
see, like my favorite thing of Peter Pan is Robin Williams. Like,
well, yeah.
That'll always be my favorite one. Always my favorite one.
Yeah. So yeah. So, but he's my favorite villain and then you find out that he's Rumpelstiltskin's father. Please. You find out he's Rumpelstiltskin's father, who got turned into a kid because he wants to find a new life for his son. So he goes to this island, but his son doesn't want to move.
Oh, okay.
So he becomes this kid, and he kidnaps other children, and like takes their shadow and kills them.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, that's awesome.
Oh, it sounds like fun, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this would be nice little movie. Like you said, it'll probably like, pretty much immediately put on to Disney Plus. I don't think it'll be.
And you know who plays Peter Pan? In Once Upon a Time, the kid who voices Ferb in Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, that's cool.
He was also in Game of Thrones as remember that Game of Thrones plotline where Bran like becomes like the Bran becomes like a warg.
Oh,
remember that plotline where he's like training to become a warg and he has these two buddies with him.
The
one of his buddies is
the boy, right?
Yeah, the one boy is played by Peter Pan.
The dude's the girl's brother. Yeah.
But Jude Law should have an interesting take on Captain Hook.
Yeah, I think so.
Next, so Gotham PD.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a show on HBO Max.
Yeah.
Now you're probably thinking, we already had Gotham PD. It was called Gotham and it was on Fox.
You literally, actually.
But so just under a year shy from the release of the movie, The Batman, filmmaker Matt Reeves. So as we know, the Batman movie is coming out with Robert Pattinson as the Batman.
Yeah.
Has already co-developed and inked a deal for a spin-off TV series at HBO Max. For HBO Max.
Okay.
Variety is reporting that the streamer has given a series commitment to concept with Reeves and Terrence Winter using the series to expand upon upcoming movies in the new Batman mythology. So what they're probably going to do is have this Batman movie and have Gotham PD and have them play off each other.
Yeah, probably.
So the deal is part of an overall strategy to expand the new Batman universe across multiple platforms, and the show also comes as the first project announced as part of Reeves' overall deal with Warner Brothers. As of now, the spin-off series is currently untitled, but a few details have been revealed about the show. Set specifically within the Gotham City Police Department, the series may be a little closer in nature to Gotham than other Batman projects. So like we said, it's going to be like Gotham.
Yeah, it's going to be a spin-off of it. Just like, well, it's going to be Gotham, but it's going to...
Okay, I heard this in a podcast I was listening to earlier. It's going to be what Gotham should have been.
I mean, I thought Gotham was okay.
Gotham was okay, but like... See, the problem with Gotham, it was trying to be its own show. It's like, here's a show without Batman, but then the people that pitched the idea, the studio was probably like, but wait, you're doing a Gotham show? You're doing a Gotham show about the Gotham police.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have Batman in it?
Yeah.
So they probably pitched, it's like, okay, we're not going to do the show unless you have a kid playing Bruce Wayne. And they're like, fine, we'll do that. So this show is going to be without Batman. Sure, you might see a silhouette of Batman in some episodes, but this show, no Batman, just cops.
Yeah.
Just cops, just cops. And like you could do like storylines where like Poison Ivy's kidnapping kids, and like and
yeah,
then
I mean,
there's
you will rehash like the freaking '90s Batman, right?
yeah, like you could have like storylines, but you could have awesome storylines with this. And HBO Max just has all of that money because they have so much stuff under their umbrella.
Well, yeah, they're getting more and more shit every fucking day. So
Like Warner Brothers, great. It's a great I wish we had HBO Max in Canada. I wish it wasn't just an attachment to Crave.
Well, I think we'll eventually get everything that's on HBO Max because we have the HBO packages and we're paying for fucking HBO Max for crying out loud.
It's true, but like
eventually, I think we will have everything. It might take a year, but I think eventually we will have everything. But
yeah, and in our last bit of news today, we're gonna talk about a book. We're gonna talk about books. We don't talk about books on this show because like as much as I love reading books,
we don't read books.
As much as I love reading books, I haven't read a book in a while.
No, neither have I.
But there's a sequel of a popular book that's coming out. Gonna be so Ready Player One is coming out with a sequel. The sequel is gonna be called Ready Player 2. So Ernest Cline's Ready Player One is getting a sequel called, you guessed it, Ready Player 2. The novel is set to debut November 24th in North America. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Cline has previously confirmed in 2017 that he was working on the novel. Ballantine Books, a subsidiary of Penguin Random House, will publish the book, which is available for pre-order now. There are no further details available on the book's plot, which will likely take place after the events of Ready Player One. Ready Player One was published in 2011 in 58 countries. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Ready Player 2 is expected to exceed that number. So I read the book. Phenomenal book. I loved it. I watched the movie. Didn't love it so much. But it's basically, they go into this world called the Oasis, and it's basically a world where like you can have an avatar, you can customize your avatar to look like any movie character. And like it's just the whole series is just an homage to Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. I mean, Ready Player One was like, I thought, really fucking fun. I
really
enjoyed the movie.
It is a really fun movie,
and it really makes me want to like live in that universe.
Yeah, yeah. Like
give me those suits, please.
Like you can customize your like avatar to like look like any movie character.
Yeah, anything you want. Yeah.
Like the one character is dressed as like Buckaroo Banzai, which is a deep cut because like I don't know Buckaroo Banzai, you don't know Buckaroo Banzai, but like everybody in their 40s and 50s know Buckaroo Banzai, and
yeah,
stuff like that. But Ernest Cline is doing Ready Player 2, and it's probably going to spark another movie when it comes out.
Yeah, probably more than like. Well, I don't know if there's any more books after that.
What?
After like Ready Player 2.
Well, Ready Player 2 is not released yet. It's coming out. Ready Player 1 there's only been 2 books. Ready Player 1, Ready Player 2 is coming out.
Okay.
And with that being said, that's it for the news portion of this show. Now we get into a favorite segment of mine where I could like to say on this day in film and television history.
Yeah.
On this day, 1922, the Hollywood Bowl opens. 1967, the Newlywed Game premieres on US and ABC TV. In 2007, when the year me, Derek, were going into grade 9. Well, we were in grade 9. I think we were in grade 10. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, the 5th film based on the books by J.K. Rowling, was released. And in 2013, Orange is the New Black premiered on Netflix, that I didn't watch because it's a chick flick. Yul Brynner had a birthday today, but he's been passed away since 1985. And Laurence Olivier passed away today too, in 1989. And that was it on film and television day history.
Couldn't find much for games. However, Midnight Club 2 came out 17 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We're old.
But with that being said,
yep.
like every week, we've come to the end of the podcast.
Yep.
I am going to bid you adieu, but first, let us tell you where you can follow us.
Yeah.
So I'm at a Gingerfin92 on everything. I'm also on Discord now.
You are, yeah. Wow.
For one thing.
Yeah, Pokemon Go.
Yeah. So I'm on Discord now. So,
yeah.
But Gingerfin92 on all streaming platforms. On all social media devices.
Yeah, I'm at King Derek on everything, and you can follow the podcast on everything. Also at A Brew for Two podcast or A Brew for Two. It goes between both.
It's a Brew for Two podcast.
Well, Instagram and Twitter are different. One says podcast, one is just Brew for Two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I couldn't get the yeah.
Well,
anyways.
With that being said, it is now 8:05 p.m.
It is,
and we are done this episode 39 of A Brew for Two. Good night, everybody.
See you.